She went her team.
Oh no, Lauryn Hill definitely her album is still making waves, but
that's not what happened with Lauryn.
Well, listen. Regardless of what happened to her, Nicki Minaj is lucky that Lauryn Hill ain't decided to put a chokehold on the game.
Well, the thing with Lauryn Hill, she burned too many bridges.
Burned whatever she did. God bless.
She fucked up her writers. So like,
God bless.
Nothing else out.
Because Lauryn Hill's miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Listen, nobody was fucking with Lauryn Hill on bars, marketability, everything. She had everybody in the chokehold. She had the D'Angelo fans, the neo soul motherfuckers, the mainstream artists, everybody.
But you're talking about the 90s, right? You're talking about the 90s.
Just in general, I just
that wouldn't resonate today.
Listen, you can make an argument and say Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. But Nicki Minaj is not even in the top 10 of rappers of all time.
I don't think she's in the top 50.
They just.
She not. All right, as far as skill set go, she ain't even in the top 100.
And Drake is? Stop it. Top 10 in skill set? Stop it. He don't even write.
In skill set, Drake in the top 100.
Stop it.
Nicki, you know how many people that
Stop it. He doesn't even write. He does not write.
Stop it. Write neither.
He doesn't write.
Minaj don't write either.
Everybody, we all know that Drake writes. That's like saying Kanye don't write. All right.
He does not write. Drake does the same thing. A lot. Come on. I'm trying to stay professional because I don't want to play my hand.
Not even.
But Drake does what a lot.
Nicki Minaj.
Drake does what a lot of rappers.
I'm not going to go as far as Slimmy and say she's not in the top 100. All right, that's disrespectful.
No,
I don't believe that she's in the top 25, bro.
She ain't in the top 100. We talk about skill set.
No, you can't go by skill set. You got to go overall, just in general. All things inclusive.
Overall, I give her top 75. I might be able to put her in the top 75. No, sometimes her voice get annoying, man. Like sometimes it's good, her voice cool, and so it's just like Boosie. I can't put Boosie in no top category.
I do know that men don't like.
Huh?
I do know that some men don't like that when she does the little switch up with her voice. I do know that some men don't like when she does the switch up with her voice.
Listen. Nicki Minaj is not in the top 25 of all time rappers. Not even close.
Nah, not all time. Hell no. Hell no.
Let's be clear. You put Drake in the same category with Nas.
Drake.
No.
Jay.
Drake is nowhere close.
Nas, Drake, Jay, all of them. Listen, you could I'll put Ross over her. I'll put
you saying they go over? Oh yeah. Yeah, they go over
Rick Ross over Nicki Minaj all day long, bro.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like if we just talking about overall, like she not better than Rod Digger. For real.
You disrespectful. Slim.
Nah, like.
Nah, that's
now you being disrespectful. Now you being disrespectful.
Rod Digger was dope.
No, Slim. You can't say that overall.
Rod Digger is not better than Minaj. Stop it.
Hey, Rod Digger.
Nigga, shit, Foxy Brown fucking go hard. What you mean, nigga?
Foxy did go hard when she was out.
Oh yeah, no, Foxy.
But they don't. But the flip side of that, in the women's conversation, is that they don't have the longevity that Nicki Minaj has had. They don't have the runs. They don't have the tours. They don't have.
Well, that's why I was giving it the same as Drake. Because let's be clear, it's been like 15 years.
It's not the same as Drake. It's not. Hell no. She ain't got the discography. She ain't never been at the top above Drake ever in any year. She ain't got the run. She ain't got no. Hell no.
Oh my gosh.
No way. Hell no. I wouldn't, man.
He got 3 diamond records.
I could name
He
probably
got 3 diamond records.
I could name 25 right off the top of my head that's better than her without looking at nothing, without doing none of that. Just off the top of my head, I could probably give you 25 rappers that'll wash her.
MC Light.
Oh,
you said what? Sure. You said what, Slimmy?
Yeah, you definitely could get 25 rappers that'll wash Nicki. Easy.
All off the top.
I could get 25 dudes that wash Drake, you know?
No, you can't. No,
sure.
You can't.
Sure.
No, you can't.
For sure.
No, you can't.
No,
you can't.
And the fact that you
name, give me
Drake 5. With Nas, it still gets me.
Give him 5 without thinking.
No. First of all, before we go into the lyrics, wait. Before we go into the lyrics,
Wayne, Eminem.
Wayne can't wash Drake. That's a fact. All right.
Lil Wayne can't wash what?
No, Wayne is not washing Drake at all.
No,
so as much as I love Wayne,
so good he resonates with white people.
As much as I love Wayne, he's not washing Drake. That's a fucking myth. Maybe
he's washing Drake.
04 Wayne could try, but he's not washing Drake today.
Lil Wayne has life experiences over Drake.
Let me tell you what make Drake so great is that he's getting better over time. Most rappers at some point
he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh no, Anton, I don't agree with that.
Most rappers over time, they hit a peak, they hit a ceiling, and then people be like, I want you to do the same thing that you used to do, or you know what I'm saying? Man, he controlled the time. Bro, the dude is more powerful than he's ever been. His music is just relevant as it's ever been. And his lyrics and his cadence and his ability to be able to deliver is getting better. Like nobody can say that it's not a possibility for him to drop the best project that he ever dropped in his lifetime on his next upcoming project. That's a possibility.
Depending
now, like as much as I love Eminem, he's never ever gonna be able to top whatever he did with the Slim Shady LP and all of that shit, right? Jay-Z is never gonna be better than the Black Album and you know what I'm saying, the Blueprint and all of that shit. That's a fact. Nas, as great of a run as he's running, especially with Mass Appeal and shit, he's never ever gonna top Illmatic or It Was Written or even Stillmatic. That's a fact, right? When you talk about all of these people and you talk about the run that they had, they can be legends and they could be great. And Nas is I love what Nas is doing right now. But Drake could possibly drop the greatest album of his discography in his next 2 albums if it's a possibility, right? That's just a fact. He's had to get. Hold on, think about this shit. He's had the game in a chokehold.
When you get all of the great ghostwriters together, you can come up with.
He's had the game in a chokehold for the last 15 plus fucking years. Nobody has controlled the game for this long and had the reins. Even Jay-Z, as great as Jay-Z is a top 5 of all time rapper. Some people consider him to be number 1, especially you New York niggas. Jay-Z was never the number 1 rapper in his greatest in his era.
Yeah, he wasn't. That's true.
How can y'all argue with the run, the control, the success, and the fact that the dude is possibly getting better over time?
I don't think he's getting better.
Y'all are smoking crack, bro.
Wait. No, wait. The reason why I don't think he's getting better because his penman is falling off. It's slacking. So like,
how?
I agree. Just his lyrics just ain't crazy like
y'all ain't heard 5 a.m. in Toronto. None of that shit hit, huh? None of that shit is crazy.
So so as far as being a writer that knows penmanship,
nope.
The thing about it is he's these other records, he be mailing in verses. You know what I'm saying?
So Slimmy. They're teaming up to take this nigga down. You have the greatest of the greats. Hold on, think about this. You have niggas hoping that Kendrick take this nigga out. You got Future. Future Hendrix is the king of the South. They got niggas they got The Weeknd singing the hooks. They got Ye over there making remixes. How can you not say that this nigga is not winning on the highest level?
No, wait. I didn't agree. I didn't disagree with none of that. What I'm talking about is his own penmanship on his own albums. On his own albums, what he's doing is,
dog, the nigga destroyed Meek Mill and took his whole career out in his prime.
And that's cool.
In his prime, as a criteria for being a GOAT, you got to take out a top rapper at that time in their prime.
You got to take out a top ball singer.
That time, man. Hey, hold on. That time, you making this up.
When did Meek Mill sound like Drake?
What do you mean? Meek? Oh, wait. Meek was on fucking fire. What are y'all talking about?
Oh, but wait a minute. Hold on. Let me. This is the thing about Drake. So to answer your question about 5 a.m. in Toronto, what Drake is doing is he's using the last track to really put out the real super lyrical shit. And that's respectable. I get it. But the rest of the album, he'll have mediocre verses.
No, that's not true. That's not true. And you know it's not true, Slimmy. And you know it's not true. Because he make different albums for different things and he drop different things for different audiences all the time. And so, you know, you can't that's like trying to take Twista, right? And using every song that he made in order to evaluate whether or not he hitting on everyone. No, he playing with your emotions on this song, and then he dropped fucking Adrenaline Rush on that song. Like, it's different things for different records for different songs.
No, I get it, but see, since you use Twista as an example, the difference is with Twista, there's no fall off in skill set.
You said what? You broke up a little bit, son. You broke up a little bit. What you saying?
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so with Twista, there's no fall off in his skill set. Like, it's always the same level. It's always on 10.
It's not.
It's not. It might drop.
Twista has it dialed back significantly for a lot of songs. Because if you listen to Adrenaline Rush, which I say that's Twista's greatest album, that's one of my favorite albums of all time, it's way different on some songs than Let Me Play With Your Emotions. It's way different.
Yeah, I get it.
Then when he jumping on with Poe Pimpin' and all the motherfuckers.
Yeah, but his skills.
Now tell me how you gonna act, ho. I saw you listen to the lyrics. Now let me tell you I saw you creeping on the back though. Lay you on your back slow. Come on, man, stop.
No, but there ain't no fall off in the lyrics though.
It is.
No. He's still being Twista. Like, so for instance, this is what I'm talking about with Drake.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Drake don't have no ceiling. He the person that took everybody else's superpower. The nigga got all the Infinity Stones. The nigga sing, rap, all of this. The only thing he can't do is dance.
No.
The nigga got
dance songs though.
He got every Infinity Stone, bro. And when people say
Drake
that
definitely don't sing.
Wait.
Drake definitely doesn't sing. He holds a note. When
people say that ghostwriting shit, also take into consideration that he is the ghostwriter for a lot of your favorite rappers.
I ain't argue with that. They all be doing that shit, man.
So throw that shit out the window. Cause some of your favorite songs from your favorite rapper, that nigga wrote it.
I don't think he wrote it. I think he did the hook.
He wrote the songs for some of them niggas, bro.
Who?
Drake is.
God, bro.
I'll wait.
This is hooks. I don't know. Are you saying he writing whole songs?
Just because your name is on it don't mean you wrote it.
Okay, cool.
No, wait. No, my thing is, like, if you write the
Slimmy.
hook, then you pretty much wrote a song. But I don't think dudes is writing verses.
But you don't even, Slimmy, you already know this as a writer, right? But yeah. Slimmy, you know this as a writer. You don't have to actually write. If you change one word in the song, you are a writer.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all.
If you say, hey, I think you should say this. So you're literally they have to put you in the credits.
Listen,
they have to put you in the credits.
Listen, bro.
If you have to,
no, they don't necessarily have to put you in the credits. This. They don't. As a matter of fact,
they do.
No, they don't. Because
Anton,
as a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why Consequence. Listen, I know some of the dopest writers of all time. As a matter of fact,
Consequence was what you call a work for hire.
Listen.
It's a work for
Royce
hire.
the
That's different.
5'9" will tell you there's plenty of songs that he's not credited with, and he was a real ghost writer. He's written for plenty of songs, including Puff, and his name is not on the credits.
Yeah, because he got paid. It's called a work for hire.
The true idea of a ghostwriter is not somebody that's credited with the song. The true idea, the original, it's almost like freestyling, right? Freestyling used to be, you used to rap off the top of the dome, not saying the most recent verse that you got in your head. Freestyling used to be you throw on a beat and the shit that you come up in your head at that particular time, that's a true freestyle. Then they changed it over to, then they changed it over into a freestyle is whatever it's not gonna make the album, right? Whatever random verse that you can come up with, and then they changed the definition of a ghostwriter. The ghostwriter used to be a motherfucker that was behind the scenes that didn't necessarily get the credit, like Sci-Hi, and they was penning all of some of your favorite hits. You never even seen them, and now they changed that to a pen for hire to a ghostwriter is a person that may have wrote it, but they not performing a song, but they contributed on the song. They changing the definitions over time for what a ghostwriter is. A ghostwriter used to be a motherfucker that didn't get no credit, no visibility or nothing, but they was the ones that was behind some of the greatest songs of all time.
Yeah,
but it's still like that now, Anton. Like it's still like that now. But at the end of the day, if you are writing for someone, then they're not doing it. Like I'm not on a couple of songs, but I already got paid for it.
But are you credited?
So you're not going to put me on the credits. No, because I'm a ghostwriter.
Correct. So that's my point. So you don't have to necessarily be credited with the song in order to be considered a ghostwriter, right?
Right, but what I'm saying is when you are a writer that's actually upfront writer and you're not a ghostwriter, then you have to be credited for anything that you contribute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Say that one more time. You was breaking up.
You have to be credited for anything that
might be my connection. Go ahead, say that again.
No, it's me. You know, it's me. I'm struggle streaming.
Well, I'm in this hotel Wi-Fi, so you know, I'm figuring it out.
No, I said you have to be credited for anything that you write if you're not a work for hire, because then you can come back and sue.
I know that the standards was different, and we changing it today, or it's been changed over a period of time. I know that the standards was way different than how they are now.
Yeah, I think it's because of legal things that have happened over the years with the music industry. I think that's played some part.
And that's fair. But all I'm saying is it's a lot of people that wrote whole songs, wrote the whole thing, and is not credited, don't own any part of the song, and they used to call them ghostwriters.
For sure. Cassidy, you know, he was
No,
one
you're
of the
correct.
Cassidy was one of the biggest claimers of that. Like he said he penned a lot of records, you know, that people like. I don't know how true that is. But you know, he was one of the biggest claimers of being a ghostwriter. Like a big deal. So that I think that still exists, honestly.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people like that. But part of that, a lot of that also is that, well, not Cassidy in particular, but it was a lot of people that just wasn't good fucking performers.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who I really think was a ghostwriter for a very significant artist. The person that everybody loves the most, Sauce Money. I believe he used to for Jay-Z.
No.
I believe he used to write for Jay-Z.
That's actually
I don't
my
believe
homie.
so. I don't believe that.
Yeah. He wrote.
I don't care what y'all say. I'll never believe that.
I'm not trying to tell too much stuff, but
I'm not gonna let y'all.
Between Jay, Puffy.
Nope.
And
I'm not letting y'all sully Jay's name. Nope.
He ain't gonna let it go down with Jay.
I literally know that man. I know that man.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care what they.
I know a lot of writers in the industry. I'm telling you.
I don't care what they tell y'all. It's not true. Unless they can prove it in the court of law, it's not true.
They can. The problem is the The problem is not them proving that they wrote it. The problem is them proving that they own it.
Whatever y'all want to say, I'm not letting y'all get that off.
I think that's why Jay-Z is like by himself now. And like he doing the whole like I just freestyle shit. Cause I think he had some help writing.
Nope.
Like cause before it sounded like Jazzo.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
You can have
like
no stop it, Slimmy. Everybody from New York sounded like everybody from New York. Everybody from Detroit sounded like everybody from Detroit, and everybody had the same cadence. So whoever it was, whatever crew you was a part of, that's who you sounded like. Listen, you could say that, but everybody sounded like Big Daddy Kane at one point.
Yeah, Jay-Z, that's his favorite. That's his favorite.
Correct,
artist.
because you mimic the people that you grew up listening to.
Okay, now see, this is where I catch you up at, because he loved Big Daddy Kane, but he sounded like Jazzo. He didn't rap
because
like
that
Big
was the
Daddy Kane.
person that he was hanging around. The person that you listen to versus the person that you around is two different things.
No. But so this the thing with that's why I feel like Jay has some writers, because he always
you can't go by you can't go by what you feel. It's only what you can prove.
Okay, but I'm gonna prove it. Because once Jay-Z got to a certain point, he didn't sound like Jazzo no more. He sounded
correct.
Like
everybody evolved. When Twista first came out,
right.
When Twista first came out, Twista didn't sound like the Twista that you got on Adrenaline Rush or the Twista that you got with Kanye. He was a different Twista.
He still kind of rap. He generally raps the same.
No, Twista was way different than Tongue Twister.
He's
Ye is different than when Ye came out. Jay is different than when Jay came out. All of everybody evolved over a period of time.
But after a while, Jay-Z started to sound like Young Chris. He took his whole style, that whisper shit.
But it doesn't mean that they didn't write themselves.
No. I'm not saying anybody wrote actual Jay-Z's verses once it got to a certain point. I think he used to have writers.
No.
He used to. It's a fall off. It's a huge fall off in his skill set way back then.
No, it's not a fall off. Listen, Slimmy. You're mistaking fall off in skill set from understanding and mastering your ability to be able to market to the masses. Like, it's okay, I'll give you an example. It's plenty of rappers that got skills but will never sell a fucking record because their ability to be lyrical versus their ability to be able to write a hit and be marketable. Like, I remember coming up in the 90s, they used to give niggas hell, not for whether or not you had a verse, but for whether or not you can write a hook.
Right.
The hook was always, it wasn't the 16, it was the hook. They used to give motherfuckers hell because you was lyrical as fuck, but you was not marketable, right? People don't go to DMX and say that DMX is great, or it's dark as hell is hot, or flesh of my flesh and blood of my blood, because DMX was the most lyrical. DMX's greatness came from his ability to be his cadence, his bark, his aggression, his ability to capture an audience. That's what made DMX great. It wasn't
do a song
lyrical, but my point is switching up and making yourself more marketable, or slowing your flow down, or all of that stuff don't have anything to do with his ability to be able to deliver a lyric.
No, I agree with that, but the influence to be influenced all the time throughout your career, and you can literally hear it. That is, to me, that's very questionable.
Nah,
like to always hear your influence on a top tier MC.
I see motherfuckers. I seen Kanye. I seen everybody switch when Chicago drill rap came out.
Yes.
I seen everybody switch when the South took over. Like, that's just music. It switches up. Now it's fucking dance hall, and like, I see everybody switching up depending on what's going on. Now I see motherfuckers stealing more Detroit style shit than anybody.
I agree.
Niggas is stealing the flows and the cadence all the time. That's just how it happens. They steal it all across the globe. But that don't have no ability with them to be able to. That's just what happens as far as what's popular in music at that time. I remember niggas was stealing emo rap. Like, that shit was garbage to me.
And I agree with you, but it's different when you sounded like a specific person, a specific MC.
No,
I'm not. Yeah, Jay-Z was rapping just like Young Chris.
everybody sounded the same in New York in '93, bro.
Yeah,
Jay-Z takes
93.
too many of Biggie's bars
Like
for me.
2005. We
But
talking about when
but
Slim
'93 is also the time around when Jay-Z started coming out.
Yeah, everybody sounded a certain way, and Jay-Z did not sound like that. He sounded like Jaz-O.
Because that's the person he was hanging around. But if you listen to
Yeah.
Nas, man, all them Queensbridge niggas and Mobb Deep and all them niggas sounded the same because all of them niggas was around each other.
I don't think they sounded the same though.
Oh,
They
come
had,
on,
Nas
man.
and Mobb Deep don't sound like to me.
they slang, their slang was similar. They never sounded the same though.
All right.
Slimmy, what's the song that
Y'all
what's the song that
crazy.
Jay-Z and Jaz
Like
was on? The nigga what, nigga who, right?
Y'all, but that was later. If you go and listen back to all of those Queensbridge records, the Infamous, if you go and listen into the Firm and all of that shit, they sounded alike.
I don't think Nature sounds like Nas. I don't think AZ don't.
Core
AZ
Mega
sounds,
and Nature and all of them. Oh, and AZ and Nas had to. I mean, their distinct voice is what makes them different. But all of them niggas was rapping the same.
No.
As a matter of fact, I would no. As a matter of fact, I will tell you that Nas probably switched his style because of the fact that he was mimicking AZ. Nas wasn't on that luxury. Yes, fucking yes. Listen, when AZ came out, no. Listen, bro. When Nas came out, he was on Illmatic type shit. AZ dropped, and this is the part that people don't understand when they listening to it from a hip hop perspective, from a historian's perspective. I know this shit, bro. When AZ dropped,
Do or Die.
correct. Nas evolved over into the luxury rap, bro.
I agree. Okay.
So
I agree with
and then they became a part of the Firm, and Nas switched his style up just like AZ.
No.
Yes, he did, bro. Hey, come on, man. Bro, go back and listen to Do or Die, and then listen to the Firm, and then listen to Illmatic and how it transitioned over and it was written. Go and listen to that shit, bro.
I don't think Nas is that far removed from who he was on Illmatic. I don't think he was that far removed from that. I think he might have sprinkled some luxury rap in there, but I don't think that was it wasn't like a
If I
whole
world and everything in it, sky's the
He's
limit.
talking about like that Nostradamus album.
If I ruled the world and everything in it, sky's the limit. I push a Q45 infinite. It wouldn't be no such things as felonies a beat. It wouldn't be no such thing as jealousies a beat. Felonies, strictly living longevity to the death of me. I thought I'd never see what reality struck. Better find out, but before your time's out, what the fuck, man? That's all AZ flow, bro. That whole fucking thing is AZ's flow, bro. The whole thing, and that's his second album. And that's when niggas start killing Nas because they paying it was written when it came out because they was trying to get that nigga to be more like Illmatic. He switched his whole flow up, his whole stuff that he was talking about. Everything went back over to went to AZ's flow. Niggas loved AZ. Nas mimicked AZ's whole cadence, everything he had going on, and he was
not his
flower, bro.
Not his cadence. I could give you Anton. I could give you the content.
Bro, I could quote this shit off the top of my head, bro. I listened to this shit since I was a little kid. All I did was study this shit. You know me, Slimmy. You know what's really happened. See, niggas on the internet, they know me from the relationship talk and from this, you know what I'm saying, from the money talk. But Slim, you know me for real. You know I'm a historian and I study this shit.
Oh, I know. I don't agree. I don't agree with the cadence part, bro. I don't agree with the cadence. Nas' cadence is very, very unstructured and very unique. He knew he would have took too much of a hit if he went to the 1-2-1-2 cadence that AZ has. He would have took too much of a hit. I agree he sprinkled that luxury shit in there. I cannot argue with that. I agree 1,000%.
His first video on his second album was this nigga riding through the streets of New York with a suit on and shit. The first album, the nigga was live from the barbecue.
Yeah, I am not disagreeing.
So
I'm
how
not
can you
disagreeing.
say he wasn't inspired by that shit though?
Wait. I never said he wasn't inspired. I never said that. I just said the cadence I can't agree with. I cannot agree with that. Nas never changed up his cadence. He's very unique when it comes to that, man. He's very unique. AZ is too methodical. He's too methodical with his cadence. It's very, very structured. Nas is very unstructured. He would, man, niggas would have rolled his back forever if he would have took AZ's cadence. He would not be where he is
They
now.
rap the same, bro.
Tails.
They was rapping the same. If you go and listen to the Firm, they was rapping the same, bro.
The Firm is a concept album though, so they were rapping.
No, I'm talking about the Firm as the group. Like when they first came together.
But they only made the
bro,
one album.
When they all first came out, I was an AZ fan before I was a Nas fan.
That's why you saying this.
But no. I'm saying it. Nas is one of my favorite of all time. I'm saying it because a lot of people see everybody. These niggas is casual rap fans, right?
Right.
A lot of niggas that be watching these live streams and shit, they casual rap fans. They remind me of NBA fans that only watch the highlights. They don't know the history. And so I'm speaking from the perspective of knowing who AZ was, listening to Do or Die, listening to Sugar Hill, all of that shit, right? And so because I was an AZ fan first, I knew of Nas, but I was an AZ fan, right? I know all about AZ and the fact that he never got the credit. Most of these niggas ain't never listened to Do or Die before.
Right.
So they only know of what Nas is.
Yeah. And they know
so
that
I seen the transition of Nas over the years and why niggas was panning at the time, and now they giving him credit today based off of shit that he did yesteryear in the same way that they doing Drake right now, bro. The same way.
But with Drake is the difference is Drake is taken from other cultures and he's making hits. And this is what I was talking about earlier. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, his skill set on the rap side is not what it used to be. It's not up there anymore. Like he goes and he get them 5 a.m. in Toronto, but the rest of that album, it'll be mediocre shit. Like, so with Nas, it never was like, I'm gonna give you a totally different image and my skill set gonna fall off.
No. Nas's skill set is completely different. It was completely different when he transitioned over into Stillmatic. Even when you got Godson, Stillmatic, all of that stuff, Nas's whole thing was way different than what it was when it was on Ill Written and Live at the Barbecue and Illmatic, bro.
But those are two different time periods.
Correct. But you can make the argument to say that his skill set fell off compared to what he had first came out with.
Nah, Nas is top 10. No.
His skill set ain't changed. It's unwavering.
No, even on the commercial songs, Nas's skill set.
Are y'all insane?
Yeah, nah.
No, even on so this is the perfect example.
Are y'all no. Are y'all high?
No. There ain't no fall off in that man's skill set.
Y'all haven't been drinking on a Sunday or nothing.
I don't drink no more, bro. I don't even drink no more.
You sure y'all haven't did no relapsing?
Absolutely not. We go.
No, see, Anton trying to get me because I'm in front of the bar. So now
you're in front of the bar. So
hey,
we don't know how many drinks we can have. And, hey, that's the red cups over there. We don't know how many times she listened.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed at y'all takes today, bro. It's insane, bro. You telling me you can hate me now? That Nas was just as
hate me now.
Oh, that flow is sick.
No. You telling me the level of lyricism at that point is not different than what you experienced in earlier Nas's?
Well, so the only thing about that is
and then you have to think about it. It's a commercial song, right?
Yeah,
so you don't want it to be too lyrical to where it goes over your consumer's head.
Okay, so let me give you a perfect example. of Nas not knowing how to turn it down when he was on that song with Genuine, which I think it's a horrible record. Pay me back like 40 acres of land. He didn't know how to tone down that message. Even though
Pay me back like 40 acres of land is not different than.
No. I didn't say it wasn't different.
Okay, so that
y'all
okay,
told me.
that's
Y'all told me.
He don't have
y'all
a
told
commercial record that when he tried to.
Y'all told me that this nigga's level of lyricism was not lower as his career.
But if we're gonna do that, then we can go to Drake and how many ass songs Drake has that he lowered the bar.
Y'all want to move. Y'all moving the goalposts. The point that we're making. Yes, y'all are. Y'all trying to conflate two different points. My point is that Drake is not just a rapper. So
not at all.
When he decides to rap, it's a completely different conversation versus some of the albums that you may have gotten. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the primarily singing albums with some rap sprinkled into it, right? Slimmy said because what I said was, it's a possibility, and there has been no fall off from Drake, all the way to the point to where he could possibly drop his best piece of work in the future. That's how least of a fall off that is. Slimmy said that when you look at some of these rappers, that their transition, throughout their history, you could see a fall off in their skill set. Yeah, I use Nas as an example. And said, okay, so you telling me from Illmatic, It Was Written, all the way through Stillmatic, Godson, Nostradamus, all of that shit, you telling me it was no fall off in there?
No, I don't hear a fall off. I hear him trying to conform to the mainstream.
Nostradamus conforming to the mainstream?
No. Some of the records
that
he chooses.
Like Godson. Hold on, wait. Y'all telling me Nostradamus and Godson was conforming to the mainstream?
No. I'm not talking about the whole album.
Nostradamus. I don't believe Godson was.
Like the 40 Acres of Land, the record with Genuine. But even with that, it's not a good record because he couldn't tone it down. He's still trying to put out that same message. He's still overdoing it. He didn't know how to tone it down and he did not know how to make like a regular chill ass song that could just be played in the club. He still was on his penmanship where you get Drake. So in your argument,
Nas was on his penmanship with what Shorty? Tell me what show price. He was on his penmanship. Come on.
He still had penmanship. He's still not toning it down. And that's why that record sounds crazy. Because he's really rapping,